Hey guys! In this video, I'll be taking you through 3 different ways you can feel better about yourself in general. All sorts of things that can contribute to your confidence and contentment. Like for example, if you eat a donut, that will contribute to your worldviews about yourself and even others, believe it or not. So, let's begin. Number 1. Don't self-sabotage yourself. For example, when you're on a specific diet that you really want to stick to, and not cheat on because you know you will lose weight. You may be tempted by certain things to cheat because you see the instant pleasure as being greater in value than the self-reassurance and confidence you get from not doing it. Even when you're out for Christmas or your birthday or just enjoying time with friends, it may be easy to say, oh well, it's a special occasion, surely I can just enjoy this once, right? Well, no. You may not realize this, but every action you take reinforces one of your identities. And this means that if you don't cheat at the bakery on some pastries with your friends, then your desired identity of healthy, pretty, and skinny will last. This is why you must stay true to your goals, because your subconscious will make you feel bad for it. Trust me. 2. Do sufficient exercise. If you don't do enough exercise, your body will become weak. You'll constantly be yawning, and you won't be at all motivated. On top of this, you won't feel good about yourself. How to tackle this problem for yourself? Make it a non-negotiable to work out at least twice per day. Twice. This can be running, weights, calisthenics, walking, roller skating, dancing, or really any form of moderate movement. Do not take this lightly. 1 to 3 hours of exercise every morning is an absolute must. Make sure that this is one of your non-negotiables, even if you have to hop on a plane at 6 AM that day, or you're on a cruise ship, or it's your birthday. There are no excuses. You have to be there early, wake up earlier to work out, because this identity of mental discipline and commitment will leak into every area of your life, especially when you don't miss a single day. Number 3. Adopt a productive mindset. Everyone wants to be productive, right? Instead of worrying about every single productivity hack on the internet, just focus on you. Like, by that, I mean go into monk mode. Monk mode is basically all just about growing your focus, happiness, mental and physical strength, overall endurance, decreasing anxiety, and just overall improving your productivity and mindfulness. When you are in monk mode, you ignore all social media distraction. This includes YouTube, by the way. So click off this video if you're gonna start. You work out every day, eat healthily. This is entirely based on your chosen diet, by the way. Read books, and don't drink or smoke. No flippy the bing bong, you know. The whole idea of monk mode is setting your goals and then having unusually high focus on them. Kind of like monks when they were meditating for days on end. So anyway, as usual, I'm so very grateful to anyone who watches these videos. Seriously, shout out to Drishti Lohiya for being the first person to comment on one of my videos. As sad as that sounds, it really does mean a lot to a girl like me. If you could subscribe, that would mean a lot. Like this morning, when someone subscribed, I was so happy, and then I thought about it on my run as well. So anyway, I'll see you next video. Bye bye.